Hello everyone, I would say spoilers, but if I'm being completely honest, given what I've just seen from watching Dragon Ball Super live, I kind of don't care about spoilers at this point, so take that for what you will. Firstly, great episode, very nostalgic, it was a nice slice of life episode, whatever. Next episode preview, also very nice, it's like the last episode in this arc before the good stuff starts. But then after the credits and after the next episode preview, they decided to show a preview of the next arc. Oh Christ almighty. I'm kind of speechless here, but I promise what I'm about to say is not bullshit, it's not part of Dragon Ball Heroes, it's not a game thing. This is what is going to happen in the next arc for Dragon Ball Super. There will be a female Legendary Super Saiyan. I am not shitting you. Just in case anyone didn't hear what I just said, there will be a female Legendary Super Saiyan, as in what Broly's. When she transforms, she's pretty much a copy-paste of Broly, and thinking about it, I don't know if she's wearing a bra or not. So, I'll be back in a moment. I do actually want to go and check again, because if not, then that's a bit weird, so 1 second. Okay, so yes, she's actually wearing a ruby red tank top, which I suppose does make sense. But what I find weird is that when she transforms, she basically looks like a slightly, and I do use slightly, like, as precise as I can, just slightly more feminine than what Broly does when he transforms into the Legendary Super Saiyan. At least in how their faces look, like, it's very weird. It's a little uncanny as well, but I'm just thinking when she eventually gets added to Dragon Ball Fusions, what's going to happen when you fuse her and Legendary Super Saiyan Broly together? It will basically just look like a Broly. It'll pretty much just look like Broly, I mean, let's be fair. And the second thing I find a bit weird is that Team Force Arc recently released their Broly movie only like a few days ago as of me recording this. So, I mean, I'm sure it is coincidental, but it's just something I think that's worth mentioning. I know this video sounds like I'm rambling, and if I'm being completely honest, I am, because I'm kind of still in shock. Even when Vegeta returned, and he's my favourite character in Dragon Ball, like, this is like 10 times, like, more what the fuck is going on. Like, I'm not even exaggerating, that's, like, this is insane. If I had to take one transformation that's already out there from the Dragon Ball world, you know, from like GT, Dragon Ball Z, the movies, everything, I would have picked Super Saiyan 4, and the fact that they've put Legendary Super Saiyan in, like, what? This means that there's absolutely no limit as to what they can include in Dragon Ball Super going forward. I mean, you could argue that they didn't before, but given that they pretty much stayed clear of GT, well, they pretty much stayed clear of the movies, but they still added a transformation that has less credibility than Super Saiyan 4, and GT is despised by fans. I did make a prediction either in a previous Dragon Ball Super video or on Twitter saying that in this new arc we will get a new transformation, or an existing character will get a new transformation. So in the Battle of the Gods arc we had Super Saiyan God, the Resurrection F we had Super Saiyan Blue, Universal Tournament, Kaba turned Super Saiyan 1, and Goku turned Super Saiyan, well, he used Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, and more recently in the Future Trunks arc we had Trunks turning Super Saiyan Rage, Goku Black using Super Saiyan Rose, and Vegeta returning and using Super Saiyan Blue. So it was to be expected that we would get a new transformation in the new arc, and we do. Well, it's not a new transformation, but it's one that's not been in Super before, and this is, like I've already said, this is absolutely insane. It's incredible, I absolutely love this. But what this means now is that if they really wanted to, they could just put Super Saiyan 4 in. I mean, if they're going to put something that doesn't even fit in with the regular timeline for the most part, you know, the Legendary Super Saiyan movies, then they could easily put Super Saiyan 4 in, or they could make GT its very own universal timeline. I don't think it'll be its own timeline, but I think what they will do, if anything, is, we already know that Zen-Oh destroyed 6 universes. I think GT was one of those universes, and something's going to happen. Maybe a power play or the Grand Priest will do something to revive those 6 dead universes, or the destroyed universes. So we'll then get GT in that way, and maybe they'll partake in the tournament. I don't know, but this is ridiculous. I mean, this is the best time to be a Dragon Ball fan. I know I said that last year about, you know, the Goku Black stuff and Xenoverse 2 being released. To be fair, what we've seen with Dragon Ball Super so far, you know, like an evil Goku, okay, that's very tongue-in-cheek, but, you know, like evil Goku, Trunks returning, and even in this episode, just like, you know, the Paradise Grass, you know, bringing back the older villains, even if they are like fakes. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we do see Super Saiyan 4 return and Super Saiyan 5, and it feels so weird saying that because it's such a fan term. Even if Super Saiyan 5 became a real transformation, There's going to be people out there who will be thinking like, oh well, this is like Dragon Ball AF, I thought this was Super. But if I'm being completely honest, given this, I honestly don't see why. No, there's just no reason why they can't put Super Saiyan 5 in. I mean, it is probably a bit of a stretch, but I think it's worth keeping that in mind. But I do think we will see a brand new transformation, you know, apart from this. So it will be very interesting to see what does actually happen. And I really cannot wait for the new arc to start. There's only one episode left of this arc, where it's like the slice of life stuff, and then the good shit will begin. Just a few closing thoughts. The fact that this is now in Dragon Ball Super, it just makes the possibility of this being included into Xenoverse 3 for our created characters even higher. I really do believe that. I don't think it's going to be added into Xenoverse 2 because it's a bit too late for that. And apart from that, I mean, we did see some of the Gods of Destruction and their attendants, and one of them basically looked like the Joker and Harley Quinn, but I did only like catch it for like a moment because I just had to get this video recorded. But there was this very mysterious figure with them, just wearing a black robe, and that's all we know. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching the video. I know my voice sounds a bit hoarse because I've not warmed up or anything. I've just basically watched the episode and started recording my pure raw thoughts. So with that being said, thank you guys ever so much for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.
Mm-hmm.